Welcome to Home Library Book Review Vocabulary Builder, where we share 5 new words at each instance that can help build and improve your vocabulary with us. All these words are selected from the books that we review for you. So let's get started right away.
Rowdy, meaning disorderly. Example: a rowdy group of boys ran through the streets. Palindrome, meaning word or phrase that reads the same backwards as forward. Example: Sunday 02/02/2020 is the first global palindrome since 11/11/11/11. Decree, meaning law made by someone in authority. Example: the government decreed a national holiday. Waddle, meaning walk with short swaying steps. Example: with weak legs, elderly people will often waddle gradually to their destination by planting one foot down on the ground before moving the other. Furbish, meaning smarten up. Example: you need to furbish up your French before you go to France. Let's review what we have learned so far.
Gulf, meaning a part of the sea that is almost surrounded by the land. Example: the Gulf of Mexico. Demote, meaning to move somebody to a lower position or level, often as a punishment. Example: Marcus was the group leader at first, but we made a vote to demote him after he proved incompetent. Elusive, meaning not easy to catch, find, or remember. For example, She wanted something as elusive as the scent. Puny, meaning very small and weak. People underestimate my strength because I appear puny. Waft, meaning to move or make something move gently through the air. The smell of her perfume wafted across the room. Let's summarize what we have learned so far. Intrinsic, meaning belonging naturally, essential. Example, intrinsic stock value. Obfuscate, meaning render obscure, unclear, or unintelligible. Example, the eclipse will obfuscate the sun's light. Confluence, meaning the act or process of merging. Example, a fortunate confluence of factors lead to success. Egress, meaning the action of going out of or leaving a place. Example, the company's egress procedure. Barf, meaning a feeling of vomit. Example, he got drunk and barfed all over the carpet. Let's summarize what we have learned so far.
Muse, meaning be absorbed in thought. Example, He was musing on a problem he faced. Conundrum. Meaning a confusing and difficult problem. Example: one of the most challenging conundrums for the experts. Piety. Meaning the quality of being religious. Example: acts of piety and charity. Cognizant. Meaning having knowledge or awareness. Example: statement must be cognizant of political boundaries. Fervor. Meaning intense and passionate feeling. Example: he talked with all the fervor of a new convert. Let's revise the words we have learned so far. Way. Espouse. Meaning adopt or support. Example: she espoused the causes of justice and freedom for all. Loathe. Meaning feel intense dislike or disgust for. Example: she loathed him on sight. Chasm. Meaning a profound difference between people, viewpoints, feeling, etc. Example: the chasm between rich and poor. Sacrosanct. Meaning regarded as too important or valuable to be interfered with. Example: the individual's right to work has been upheld as sacrosanct. Beseech, meaning ask someone urgently or fervently to do something. Example, they beseeched him to stay. Let's summarize the words we have learned today. Sanctify, meaning free from sin or purify. Example, may God sanctify his soul. Polytheism, meaning the belief in or worship of more than one God. Example, the polytheism of the ancient Near East. Archipelago, meaning an extensive group of islands. Example, the Indonesian archipelago. Syncretism, meaning the amalgamation of different religions, cultures, or schools of thought. Example, interfaith dialogue can easily slip into syncretism. Imperialism, meaning a policy of extending a country's power and influence through colonization. Example, the struggle against imperialism. Let's revise the words that we have learned today. Sanctify, free from sin, purify. Polytheism, the belief in or worship of more than one God. Archipelago, an extensive group of islands. Syncretism, the amalgamation of different religions, cultures, or schools of thought. And finally, imperialism, a policy of extending a country's power and influence through colonization. Omnipotent, meaning having unlimited power. Example, God is described as omnipotent. Edict, meaning an official order or proclamation issued by a person in authority. Example: Clovis issued an edict protecting church property. Apogee, meaning the highest point in the development of something. Example: a film which was the apogee of German expressionist cinema. Cognition. Example: the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. Example: a perception, sensation, idea, or intuition resulting from the process of cognition. Aversion, meaning a strong dislike or disinclination. Example: they made plain their aversion to use of force. Let's revise the 5 words and their meanings we have learned today. Number 1, omnipotent, having unlimited power. Number 2, edict, an official order or proclamation issued by a person in authority. Number 3, apogee, the highest point in the development of something. Number 4, cognition, the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. And finally, number 5, aversion, a strong dislike or disinclination. Indolence, meaning avoidance of activity or exertion, laziness. Example: my failure is probably due to my own indolence. Fiduciary, meaning involving trust, especially with regard to the relationship between a trustee and a beneficiary. Example: the company has a fiduciary duty to shareholders. Incumbent, meaning necessary for someone as a duty or responsibility. Example: the government realized that it was incumbent on them to act. Symbiosis, meaning a mutually beneficial relationship between different people or groups. Example: a perfect mother and daughter symbiosis. Repertoire, meaning a stock of skills or types of behavior that a person habitually uses. Example, his repertoire of denigratory gestures. Let's summarize the 5 new words we have learned today. Number 1, indolence, avoidance of activity or exertion, laziness. Number 2, fiduciary, involving trust, especially with regard to the relationship between a trustee and a beneficiary. Number 3, incumbent, necessary for someone as a duty or responsibility. Number 4, symbiosis, a mutually beneficial relationship between different people or groups. And last, number 5, repertoire, a stock of skills or types of behavior that a person habitually uses. Perdition, meaning complete and utter ruin. Example, she used her last banknote to buy herself a square meal before perdition. Cogent, meaning clear, logical, and convincing. Example, they put forward cogent arguments for British membership. Oblivion, meaning the state of being unaware or unconscious of what is happening around one. Example, they drank themselves into oblivion. Exonerate, meaning absolve someone from blame for a fault or wrongdoing. Example, an inquiry exonerated those involved. Unruly, meaning disorderly or disruptive and not amenable to discipline or control. Example, a group of unruly children. Let's revise the 5 words we have learned today. Number 1, perdition, complete and utter ruin. Number 2, cogent, clear, logical, and convincing. Number 3, oblivion, the state of being unaware or unconscious of what is happening around one. Number 4, exonerate, absolve someone from blame for a fault or wrongdoing. And finally, number 5, unruly, disorderly and disruptive and not amenable to discipline or control.
Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe. Also press on the bell notification button for more videos like these. Until next time, take care and bye.